Hey, hi you guys, and welcome back to Through Evangelist Eyes. My name's Rod Savala, and we are going through the Bible. We're in Judges right now, and I'm out at an intersection in Fresno. It's Shields and Blackstone. It's really busy, and I feel a lot like Gideon today. We're in Judges chapter 7. And I once had somebody say to me that, hey, Rod, as often as you go out, this must be easy for you. And I remember thinking, you know what? There are times it's easy. I want to say that. And there are times I want to go hide under a rock. And I am so thankful for Gideon. Even though you have shared the gospel once, now to get me to do it a second time, to do it a third time, to do it again and again. It's not, I don't believe it becomes easy like maybe a skill of the mechanic knowing how to take off a spark plug, or the builder knowing how to swing a hammer. Every person out here is different, so different, and you have no idea how they will react. And the gospel, I can say that in the years, the repeated times that I've come out, not that it has gotten easier, but more predictable. Yes, it does get more predictable. Hey, you guys, do me a favor. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Hey, your friend, come on over. You guys, this is an easy one. Let me take this over here. Hey, I've got some young high schoolers, college. Or you guys, tell me where you guys are at.
Middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you. Let me ask your names.
All right, Johnny.
Johnny.
Luis.
Luis. Alex. You guys, tell me what you know or your generation knows about Jesus. Did you hear that? My question to them is, what do they know, or what does their generation, what have they heard about the man Jesus?
He's very important, and we should look up to him.
Oh, now,
Yeah.
Tell me your first name again?
Johnny.
Johnny says that he has heard Jesus is very important and that we should look up to him. Alex? Alex says, I don't know. Alex, thank you. That's fair. And
he sacrificed himself?
wait, tell me your name again.
Luis.
Luis says,
He sacrificed himself for us.
oh, wow. Luis just knocked the ball out of the park. Okay? He sacrificed himself for us. You guys, this is important, you guys. Your generation, Alex, especially when you say, I don't know, your two buddies right here have hit some really important points, Alex. Check this out, Alex, and I don't mean to pick on you, but you are a forever creature. You know what that means? Alex, it's good news and it's bad news. You know why? Because the bad news is your story doesn't end at the grave. Now you might say, why is that bad news? Well, because you're going to live forever somewhere. You're either going to live in hell forever or you're going to live in heaven forever. Neither one of them ends. So I used to come out and I would say, you know what, when I go on college campuses, my name's Rod, by the way. When I go on college campuses, I would say, hey, I could handle hell if it was 1,000,000 years, 1,000,000,000 years. You know why I could handle it? Because one day is gone. Now I'm closer to getting out. Another day's gone. I'm close. Hell doesn't end, you guys. So let me give you guys a Bible track. Alex, hey, Alex, check this out. I'm going to pick on you, okay? Only Alex in a good way. Jesus leaves you three options. Alex, really, and you guys. He is crazy. C.S. Lewis said this about Jesus. Your only option is Jesus is a crazy man. For him to say, I am the way, the truth, and the life, no one comes to the Father but by me. He's crazy. He's lying. Maybe he's just a liar. He wanted attention. Or number three, he's telling the truth. You guys, God bless you for stopping the way you did. I really appreciate it. Alex, I hope you check that out.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was watching a video. It says like there's 9 levels of hell. I see the top one, like you can still get out. Is that true?
No, it isn't true.
Oh, okay.
No. Jesus, a matter of fact, Jesus tells a story where a man named Lazarus and a rich man both die at the same time. And the rich man goes to hell and Lazarus goes to heaven. And the rich man is begging God, send somebody to earth, send somebody back to life that can warn my brothers so that they don't come here. And the answer he gets is you can't leave. Nobody can leave that's been there. So you guys, hey, you know what? Check this out, you guys. Jesus said, if you are embarrassed of him before men, he will be embarrassed of you before God. So you have a stand to take, you guys, you really do. And you have something to say, hey, I believe. I go here to my knees because I say he died for me. He gave me life. You guys, God bless you guys. I appreciate how long you hung out, okay? Hey, didn't mean to interrupt the video like that, but these guys came up and so many times I've wanted to stop because somebody's coming by. You know, our opportunities like Gideon's. Gideon has three intense encounters with God. And those three encounters, you might say, hey, he's got it down. He's got this witnessing, this trusting God thing down. This fighting for righteousness down. No, he doesn't have it down. And matter of fact, the third obstacle, if I could use that word, that he comes to is God asked him, let me try to get my lighting right here. God says to Gideon, he is going to fight in a battle. And he has 32,000 men. 32,000 men. And Gideon isn't sure if this is from God, and this is where he puts the fleece down. And God tells him that he has too many men and that he is to reduce the number. And in Judges chapter 7 verse 3, God tells him, whoever is afraid and trembling is to leave. And 22,000 men leave. Now, check this out. I've got a question here. Why is Gideon still there? You know, I wonder sometimes when God says, there's too many here for God to get glory, let's reduce the number. I wonder if that one leader named Gideon would have said, you guys, I am fearful, I am trembling, yet God has used me. He used him to cut down the Baal and the Asherah pole. God still used him. And I wonder if Gideon at that time maybe should have spoke up. God told Moses, let me wipe out these people and I'll start new again. And Moses pleaded with God, no, don't do that. I wonder if maybe Gideon at this time would have been a good time to say, Lord, I'm fearful. Let these men stay. Let me tell them that you're a God who can get us past our fears. So the numbers go down from 32,000 to 10,000. And then God says it's still too much. And the numbers go down to 300. God has eliminated a huge part of this army, and he is going to show Gideon that he is the one that's with him and gives him victory. And then in verse 9 of in chapter 7, verse 9, now the same night it came about that the Lord said to him, to Gideon, arise and go down against the camp, for I have given it unto your hands. But if you are afraid, did you catch that? Back 22,000 men ago, matter of fact, 22,000, oh no, remember it's been reduced by another 9,700. So 31,000 something, do the math. God said for those who are afraid to leave, yet Gideon stays. Gideon saw something, and he enjoyed seeing God's victory, and God used him even when he was afraid. And again, I'm wondering, sometimes I want to confess when I have people come out with me, we go to the college or we go to the streets, there are times my heart does not want to do this, but my brain knows the word really well. And I know time after time, God has shown himself faithful. When I wanted to run away, and God said, stand your ground, and I will be with you. And amen, he is with me. So Gideon does do something in this conflict that I love. When the numbers are reduced to 300, they take trumpets and they take the pots with them. And Gideon says this, look at me. Gideon says, look at me and do as I do. That's in chapter 7, verse 17. Judges 7:17. Gideon says, look at me and do what I do. They're going to blow the trumpet and they're going to break the pots. And the armies God is going to turn the enemy against themselves. And the reason I love that, when Gideon says, look at me and do as I do, in John, not the Gospel of John, in the Epistle of John, 1 John chapter 2, verse 6. Listen to what 1 John. By this we know that we are in him. The one who says he abides in him ought himself to walk in the same manner as he walked. Walk like he walked. Who is the he? Jesus. Do I want to know I abide in him? Walk like he walked. Love like he loved. Forgive like he forgave. Know the word like the Lord knew the word. Serve like he served. So God bless you, and I'm going to get my sign and hold it up, and I apologize if this video was bouncing all around. I wanted to get the guys in, and I think it was good for them, and especially for Alex. Be praying about Alex. He's walking with two people. He's walking in the middle of two people who know something about the word, and that's good. God draws people, and God will provide the water on the seeds that we throw. He will do it. You can count on him. So God bless you, and here we go to the streets, okay? God bless you.